Hi guys, this is your average senpai and welcome to my monthly manga haul video where I introduce some of the latest manga I got from Japan. I got my manga from Anime Japan and I used the proxy service to ship them to my house. Without further ado, let's start this video with Nisekoi Bunko version volume 7 and 8. Haru is featured on volume 7 and I still remember her bare panties. This is Haru from 10 years ago and she looks absolutely adorable. As usual, we have the bonus postcard that comes with the first edition. This is a really cartoonish artwork which is something I haven't seen a lot. You can follow the artist here if you are into this art style. For volume 8 we have Fu-chan and if you didn't remember, she is Haru's best friend. I had to look her up because I forgot who she is. She is also really cute here and I love that they are both hugging their plushies. This is by far my favorite bonus card. The artwork is just super impressive and I have actually followed the illustrator for some time now. Feel free to follow them here. Next up we have the third volume of Fabricant 100. The story is just starting out but I really enjoy reading it. It is a shonen action manga from Jump that has a lot of potential and I think you should definitely check it out. A new power system was revealed in the second volume and I am really excited to see even better fights in the story. Considering that we have only 24 chapters in the story, I think it's a good point to get into the series. This is the bonus postcard from Animate. Next up we have holoX Meeting. This is the second and final volume of the holoX manga. I had a good time reading the first volume. The art style fits the story so well, it is so chaotic and funny. If you're a fan of hololive, you should definitely check out this manga. The shenanigans of the 5 members are just so fun to watch. Honestly, I wish there are more chapters, but 13 chapters is not bad. Just like the first volume, we also get some messages from the holoX members at the end. I absolutely love the energy from the art. Next up, we have the second volume of Yumeochi, Dreaming of Falling for You. It is an ecchi rom-com that is super interesting because the characters are able to time travel back to their high school days in their dreams. The catch is that they can return to the present time when they woke up and interesting things happen which I'll leave it to you to find out. I'm going to read this volume right after my recording so you can tell how excited I am to see the story development of this series. It is being serialized on Jump Plus and has received 20 million views as stated here, which tells how popular it is right now. I really enjoy reading the first volume but the story development is kind of quick, so I wonder what's gonna happen next. As usual, we get some color pages here, but I don't want to show it on YouTube because reasons. But yeah, we only have like 14 chapters so far and I highly recommend you to check out this manga if you like rom-com. A beautiful bonus card for this volume. Next up, we have the first volume of Kill Blue. This is a new shonen jump manga from the creator of Kuroko's Basketball, which I was a big fan of when I was still a primary school kid. This manga is about a hitman who is turned into a middle school kid and experience school life, kind of like Detective Conan, but not really. Let's do a brief flip through for this volume. There are 7 chapters in this volume. Needless to say, being a shonen jump manga, the artwork is really impressive. The details, the emotions are very well drawn, and I'll give my opinion on this series when the next volume is out, so make sure you are subscribed to see it. From reviews I've read, it sounds like the manga is pretty funny as well, so yeah, I can't wait to read this. Really cool bonus card. Next up, we have the 6th volume of Marriagetoxin. It's an action series about a hitman saving girls from dangers to get into a relationship. The story is now in its longest arc yet, and this volume is supposed to be the climax of it. One thing that really stands out in this series is the art, especially the way they draw the smiles of the characters. They just never fail to impress me. I have been waiting for this volume for a while and I'm looking forward to seeing more actions from the main character, as you can see from these really cool manga panels here. The color pages in this volume look amazing, with the 2 girls he saved before in the previous volumes. This is the manga to read if you like action mangas with a bit of romance and a very likable main character. It has just over 50 chapters now, so it's not too late to check it out. this new drawing of Kinosaki is just so good. Next up, we have the 5th volume of Daemons of the Shadow Realm. This manga is from the creator of Fullmetal Alchemist. You can probably tell from the design of the main character here. Similar to previous volumes, we get some art settings on the inner cover. This series came in 2nd in the Next Manga Award 2023, so it's already really successful. I'll make a video very soon to talk about this series, so please stay tuned for that. It's a monthly manga, so every chapter is quite long. This series is extremely interesting, I highly recommend it. We get a bonus book cover for volume 2 from Animate, and a sticker of the main character Yuru. Next up, we have the 5th volume of Kindergarten Wars, and Sylvia is featured on the cover this time. She only appeared in the last volume, volume 4, so we don't know much about her yet. As usual, we have the shoujo and shonen version of the same character, which is so funny. We can see her profile here as usual. She likes people who are ecchi or perverted, and I can't wait to see more of her in the manga. This Jump Plus manga won 3rd place in the Next Manga Award 2023 web category, and I wasn't surprised at all because I've been reading it since it was first released. It's kind of like Spy Family. This is a comedy manga with moments that can make you burst out laughing, but recently the story is getting more serious in terms of fight, so I am very excited to read this volume. You can finish each volume really quickly, so there's no stress reading it. Next up, we have the 18th volume of 2.5 Dimensional Seduction. This is the best cosplay manga ever, but the story is more than just cosplay. This is a series for everyone who loves anime and manga culture. You are probably one of them, and I highly recommend you to read it if you haven't yet. The anime will be airing in 2024, with the studio being JC staff, so I have high expectations for the adaptation. I would still recommend you to read the manga anyways, because the impact might be different. It is a manga that will make you feel all kinds of emotions. You will laugh, cry, and have goosebumps all over your body reading this manga. It is definitely one of my favorite mangas ever, and I can't recommend it enough. Mikarin in her wedding dress looks absolutely gorgeous. Next up, we have a one-shot manga called Shino and Ren. This is not a manga you see me pick up every day. It is a yuri manga between 2 girls. Shino on the left is quiet and Ren on the right is active and boyish. It kinda reminds me of Chisato and Takina from Lycoris Recoil. It costs a little over 1000 yen, which I think is very worth it, as you will see in a second. All of the pages here are in full color and the print quality is very good. The artwork of this manga is absolutely beautiful and it caught my eye when I was looking for manga to buy. It is also really popular in Japan and very well rated, so if you're a fan of yuri genre like me, this I think is a must read. This is the bonus card for this volume. It is perfection. Also, compared to a standard shonen manga, it is much bigger. Finally, we have a new manga called 7 Sleeping Beauties. This manga is about a prince with a mission to wake up the sleeping princess by kissing her. However, the catch is that there are actually 7 princesses he has to kiss, and that's where the story starts. The story is written by Fiok Lee, sounds like a Chinese, so I have to support them being a Chinese myself. These are the 7 princesses. All of them are over 18 years old, so they are all legal. They got the order of the quintessential quintuplets to comment on this manga, and he's like, how is it possible to have 7 heroines? So yeah, I can't wait to find out. Wow, this is so beautiful. I guess it's a very important symbol in the story. We have 7 chapters in this first volume, and seems like this is the prince. I really like the art style of this manga. It's kind of simple and cute, but beautiful at the same time. Wow, this page is so good! It generally looks like a super interesting harem rom-com. We also get a really cute postcard. I'll let you know what I think about this series next time. I also got this free card from Animate's campaign, so yeah, I really recommend buying from them. Well, that's it for the manga haul this time. I hope you discovered something new. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and feel free to check out my previous videos. Take care and bye!